समस्त लोक सुखिनो भवन्तु।
समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु।
समस्त लोक सुखिनो भवन्तु।
समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु।
समस्त लोक सुखिनो भवन्तु।
समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु।
शांति शांति शांति।
स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
गणानां त्वा गणपतिगणाधिपतिं आदिं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पत आनः शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामभित्रयवसो गणेशाय नमः सरस्वत्यै नमः श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ नमो भगवते रुद्राय ॐ नमस्ते रुद्रमन्यव उतोत इषवे नमः नमस्ते अस्तु धन्वने बाहुभ्यामुत ते नमः यात इषुः शिवतमा शिवं बभूव ते धनुः शिवा शरव्या तव तया नो रुद्रमृडया या ते रुद्रशिवा तनूरघोरा पापकाशिनी तया नस्तनुवा शन्तमया गिरिशन्ताभिचाकशीः यामिषुं गिरिशन्तहस्ते बिभर्ष्यस्तवे शिवाङ्गिरित्रतां कुरु माहि गुंसीः पुरुषं जगत् शिवेन वचसा त्वा गिरिशाच्छावधामसि यथा नः सर्वमिज्जगदयक्ष्मगुं सुमना असत अद्य वोचदधिभक्ता प्रथमो दैव्योऽभिषक अहीगुश्च सर्वान् जम्बयन् सर्वाश्च यातु धान्यः असौ यस्ताम्रो अरुण उत बभ्रुः सुमङ्गलः ये चेमागुं रुद्रा अभितो दिक्षु श्रिता सहस्रशो वैशागुं हेडयीमहे असौ यो वसर्पति नीलग्रीवो विलोहितः उदैनं गोपा अदृशन्नदृशन्नुदहार्यः उदैनौ विश्वा भूतानि सदृष्टो मृडयातिनः नमो अस्तु नीलग्रीवाय सहस्राक्षाय मीडुषे अथो ये अस्य सत्त्वानो हन्तेभ्यो करन्नमः प्रमुञ्च धन्वनस्त्वमुभयोराग्नियोर्जाम् याश्च ते हस्त इषवः पराता भगवो वप अवदत्यदनुस्त्वगुं सहस्राक्षशतेषु दे निशीर्य शल्यानामुखा शिवो नः सुमना भव विज्यं धनुः कपर्दिनो विशल्यो बाणवागुम् उत अनेशन्नस्येषव आभुरस्य निषङ्गतिः या ते हेतिर्मीडुष्टमहस्ते बभूव ते धनुः तयास्मान् विश्वतस्त्वमयक्ष्मया परिभुजा नमस्ते अस्त्वायुधाय नातताय धृष्णवे उभाभ्यामुत ते नमो बाहुभ्यां तव धन्वने परिते धन्वनो हेतिरस्मान् ऋणक्तु विश्वतः अतो य इषुरिस्तवारे अस्मन्निदेहितम् नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्ताम् न्यायेन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यम् समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.
Offering my most humble salutations at the divine lotus feet of our beloved Bhagavan and loving Sai Ram to all. In the resonance of Vedam, where silence remembers its source, it is from this space of deep attunement I take the privilege to introduce you all to our today's speaker, Dr. Yu Suma. She is an alumna of Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learnings and was honored with the All-Rounder Gold Medal from the divine hands of Bhagavan in 1990. She finished her PhD in 2014, focusing on top women executives in India. She has served in various leadership roles since then, including Head of the Department and Dean of Commerce and Management. Her family has been closely associated with Bhagavan since late 80s. In addition to her excellence in academics, Professor Yu Suma is also a superlative actor who was time and again appreciated by Bhagavan for her dramatic performances. Currently, she is serving as the chairperson for Sri Sathya Sai Studies at Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learnings. Brothers and sisters, please join me in warmly welcoming Dr. Yu Suma onto the dais. Dr. Yu Suma.
My humble pranams at Bhagwan's lotus feet. A loving Sai Ram to all of you. The topic which is given to me is about what Swami has said about leadership. Leadership is probably one of the most observed and least understood phenomena. Over time, leadership definitions have changed based on the circumstances. People have spoken of leadership as traits. People have spoken of leadership as a relationship between leaders and followers. Behavioral theories. Theories about contingent leadership, on how situations determine leadership behavior. There is a plethora of theories on leadership. And all of them have been in response to circumstance or situation. To paint a very broad canvas, earlier leadership was about managing labor, physical labor. Then comes the Industrial Revolution. Machines take over physical work. And then leadership shifted to mental labor, strategic planning, vision, how to organize different resources. Today, when we live in the world of generative AI, agentic AI, LLMs and ML, cognitive tasks can also be given to machines, to technology. What will leadership be about? They think it's all going to be about emotional labor. Leaders of the future in an hybrid, augmented environment where a lot of decision-making and other intricate concept, because you can do big data processing and also make decisions much more easily. All of you who use ChatGPT know how it has invaded our lives already. So they say, research today says that leadership will then focus completely on creating environments where human creative skills will be of importance. So leaders will be burdened with the task of creating psychological safety, trust, creating anxiety, reducing anxiety when technological changes happen. All these kind of predictions are there. But why am I talking of all this, right? The reason why I'm talking of all this is because today I'm going to contrast and compare what Swami says about leadership versus what is popularly believed in the domains of leadership and management. And why am I driving this comparison? Simply to show you that you have first mover advantage. You have an access to something so fundamental that it will be relevant in all times. What Swami spoke of leadership, or not just leadership, about human beings as a whole, is something which is timeless. It doesn't matter which era you are in or what future comes, it will still be relevant. Because he does not speak of external skills, he speaks of the substratum, the soul, the center from which all this emanates. So let's take the first theory, leadership and power. Power is a very integral part of leadership. Management theory talks a lot about basis of power. Power comes from legitimacy, position, title. Power comes from expertise. Power comes because of relationships. Power also comes, they say, because of reference. In the sense, referent power, it's a power of personality. But Swami tells us differently. In Satya Sai Speaks, Volume 10, Swami says, power should be deserved, not desired. The beauty of the way Swami taught leadership, other than the discourses which were directly about leadership, he demonstrated it, he spoke of it in formal and informal situations. So let me share a small anecdote with you. It is about power. So, Swami used to go to Kodaikanal and he would take those fortunate, blessed students with him. And sometimes he would allow them to ride in his car. And can you imagine the excitement a student will have sitting in the same car as Swami, breathing the same air that Swami breathes, and filling his eyes with this divine, enchanting form? I mean, they were mostly tongue-tied when they sat with him. On one such occasion, Swami asked him, ask some questions. And then this boy volunteered. Swami, the first thing that came up to his mind, I suppose, I don't know. And then he said, Swami, when you went to Bombay, there was this man who challenged you that he can walk on water. And he challenged you whether you could do the same. And Swami, you refused the challenge. But the next time he tried to walk on water, he fell into the water. Swami, can you tell us what went wrong with him and why didn't you take that challenge? You're God. And Swami explained, he said, that man has power, but it is acquired power. And Swami went on to say how this acquired power did not function when he got inflated with ego. So Swami said, when you have a siddhi or a talent or capability, but you get inflated with ego, you lose that capability. And then Swami said, I don't have such powers. The boy's eyes widened. And then Swami said, I am power. The point made here, then Swami went on to say, what is acquired can be lost, but what you are can neither be lost nor exhausted. What Swami wanted us to create in ourselves is this innate soul power. The second thing which they talk about is about leadership and influence. You know, all of leadership theory is about leaders and followers, and the influence the leader has on followers, and types of followers, and how to motivate each kind of follower. It's unending, that amount of theory which is available there. But when Swami's influence, we see that influence, it's of a different degree. Let me again tell you an incident. This was narrated to me in person by the student who actually had this experience. This was around 2006 when the sports stadium was being constructed. And when the stadium was being constructed, Bhagwan used to go very often. He would bless the workers. I mean, as you know, all Swami's projects are made in record time, which is inhumanly not possible. And when Swami used to go there, he used to, in his inimitable style, bless the workers, bless everyone. He would take prasadam for them. On one occasion, he gave them watches. So this particular student was busy doing some work there, and one of the laborer boy approached him and asked him if he spoke Telugu, and came to him and said, I want some information. And he said, okay, go ahead. And this boy must be around 18, 19, and he was obviously impoverished. And he said, you have a hospital here, can I give my eyes as donation? This was a very weird request. So this student asked him, like, why? Why do you want to donate your eyes? Then the boy said, these eyes have seen God. This heart has felt His love. I want to share it. I want to give my eyes to somebody else. It was a spontaneous response of somebody who's touched. That is influence. And that influence comes because Swami represented love and selflessness. Leaders, Swami said, should be selfless and must truly love. It is then that they have true influence. Now comes the question, how do you develop this thing? Has Swami spoken about how to develop this kind of characteristics? Yes. In fact, almost all the discourses of Swami, if you go through, it is about transformation process. Because when you transform, it hardly matters whether you're a leader, a follower, a homemaker, whatever you are, you have positive contribution to society. So therefore, Swami did not deal with the superficial. He dealt directly with the substance of being itself. One of the things that Swami often spoke about was Trikarana Shuddhi, and you all are familiar with that concept. I'm sure the students who have are passing out have read about it. Thought, word, deed, unity. And this is something which in leadership parlance we call as integrity. But I don't know whether they go so deep into integrity, but however, integrity it is. Now, we generally think when there is thought, word, deed, unity, this is something very difficult. A leader is facing a crisis, there's some impossible situation, and it's difficult, and you have to choose between two goods or two bad things, and all this kind of drama goes in our mind. But Swami made thought, word, deed, unity very fundamental. Everyday life has to have it. Again, let me recount another incident. This was about an Anantapur alumni, and she came from a devoted family who used to come pretty often to Puttaparthi and spend many blissful days here. Eventually, she studied in the campus, then she passed out. She got married and went to the US. Quite an inevitable destination for many. And once she went there, life became totally busy. job, family. And believe me, there you have to do all your work yourself, from cleaning your yard to washing your dishes, etc. And she had twins to bring up, so you can imagine it. So she was harried, worked up. At the same time, in these quiet moments, longing would come in her heart. So long since I saw Swami, so long since I went to Puttaparthi. So this was a slight nagging in her heart. So brief moments she would think of him like this. Finally, the day arrived and she came to India and her parents said, let's go to Patti. She was overjoyed. They came to Puttaparthi and Swami was so gracious to call them for an interview. And with all that joy, she went and sat in the interview and Swami looked at her. A frown came on his face and he said, you should have thought, word, deed, unity. What you say, you should do. And she was taken aback. She mustered the courage and said, Swami, tappaipoyindi, kshaminchandi, tell me what I have done wrong. And then one slight smile, Swami had that smile would reach his eyes first. And that came. And then slowly Swami said, your children, both of them, they used to fight in America. They want to sit next to you in the car. And you told them that is Swami's seat and you pushed them in the back seat. Because twins, right? I mean, they both can't sit. So she had used that, Swami's seat, sit at the back. And then you dump your file, your purse, your bottle on that seat. Where am I supposed to sit? He asked. Was it a reprimand? Was it a revelation? But basically Swami was telling her, I am there with you everywhere, all the time. And in small things, keep that thought, word, deed, unity. If you believe I'm there, act as if you believe I am there. This is an easy way to practice it, isn't it? So this is one thing. Swami, now just to get a little more technical, I like to read out some things that Swami said about servant leadership. In management theory, we talk a lot about servant leadership. And you know how they define it? They define it as leader being like a servant or serving employees and other stakeholders. I mean, that's the definition of servant leadership. But Swami goes deeper. Swami says, to become a leader, one must first be a servant and learn to follow before leading. True leadership is cultivated through service. A sevak can grow into a nayak by serving others. Now comes the punchline when he says, this involves practicing renunciation and exerting oneself in a task, even if it means not receiving immediate recognition or increased pay. July 1978. So Swami is not just talking about serving others. He's talking about the attitudes that accompany service, the deep renunciation to the fruit of action. Putting your best, whether it gives rewards or it doesn't. These are deeper qualities. And then Swami says in the Satya Sai Speaks, Volume 9, service is difficult and is a discriminating process. Because you have to discriminate what to do, what not to do, for whom to do, how much to do. And you should have emotional balance and separation from it. Then only you can do Nishkama Karma. So when he talks about service, he's not just talking about a surface level. He's talking about deep attitudes. Another thing which leadership is heavily connected with is self-confidence. Self-confidence, Swami says, is the foundation of it. And any leadership textbook you pick up, there will be a whole chapter on self-confidence and how to develop it. There are artificial means to do it. Now the thing is, when Swami talks about self-confidence, he is qualifying the self in the self-confidence. He says you should have faith in the Atma. Only then it is self-confidence. And when we try to practice it, now I'm going from the follower point of view, when we try to develop this self-confidence and understand our true self, most often we meet disappointment. Yesterday, when they were talking to you, many people were saying there is a big difference between practice and theory. When you actually try to follow something, you come across a lot of problems. And these problems are some in you and some in external situations. And they don't allow you to do what you think is right sometimes. Now, I want to narrate a personal experience regarding this. I think it was sometime in my second year BCom. That means I was about under 20 years of age. And quite literally, I used to try to follow him, with not much discrimination. And invariably, it would lead to depression and dejection because I would fail more often than pass. And one such time, I had got into this whole mental self-incrimination. And Swami was giving Pad Namaskar. We had just finished a play. He was very happy with us and he gave us Namaskar. And I thought, I am not deserving of a Namaskar. This is another form of ego. It's called inverted ego, but it exists. So I was sitting and not taking Namaskar. And then Swami gave everyone Namaskar. There were about 30, 40 of us. And then he said, everyone took. I also nodded. Then he pointed out to me like this, hey. So then I had nothing to say. And he told me, come and take Namaskar. So I walked around that whole group of girls and reached him. And by the time I reached him, all the defense mechanism broke down. So when I put my head on his feet, I sobbed quite uncontrollably. I remember that moment, his fingers touching my head and saying, Chalu, Chalu, stop, stop. When I looked up, he asked me, what do you want? And I told him, Swami, I want purity. I want chitta suddhi. I want purity of heart. Because this was the problem I diagnosed. If I had purity of thought, then everything would be easier. My diagnosis. Swami looked at me and he said something which is relevant to all. So that is why I'm sharing this. Swami said, Ahara and Vihara create thoughts. You are not those thoughts. Ahara is the food we eat, and we eat through all our senses. Vihara is the company we keep. And you know what we do? We have some thoughts we keep more company with. Some negative thoughts. I'm useless. Anyway, it's going to be like this only. Whatever, each one has their own set of beautiful thoughts, which we keep company with. And these are the things which shadow who you are. And he was pointing that out to me. So when he talks about self-confidence, he's talking about the deep self, inside you. The other thing which is talked a lot about leadership and is communication. A lot is talked about communication. And Swami says about communication, I'm just going to read that out. I'll make this short. I think I'm exceeding time. Leaders, they should persuade and advise rather than command or punish. It is important to speak obligingly and cleanse speech of cynicism and satire, maintaining sincerity and sweetness even when you differ from others. And Swami said that in Satya Sai Speaks, volume 14. But believe me, this is, though people say you can go to communication workshop, it's not easy to master this communication which Swami is talking about. On one occasion in an interview, Swami told us, and he said, if you take 2 words, it's too much. If you tell 1 word, it is too less. You should speak 1.5. And we all blinked. And Swami looked and said, only I can do that well. Which is true. This is Swami for us. Now the last point I want to make. This is also a beautiful experience. I thought it would be best to end with it. So there was this boy who used to sit probably here for darshan. And these were the days when there was sand here and the open sky. And Swami would come to the edge of this veranda and stand with his hands tucked behind him, slowly, gently swaying, and bhajans would waft in that breeze. It used to be an ethereal sight, okay? So many people were attached to that sight of him. So this boy would close his eyes and imagine this sight all the time, okay, when bhajan is going on. So one day he was sitting and doing the same. Closed his eyes, visualized Swami. Swami came, and then he felt a tap. He opened his eyes and he saw Swami standing in front of him. Swami tapped him. And then Swami tucked his hands behind and again swayed like that. The way he imagined him. You know. This boy was stunned and happy. And then Swami leaned closer to him, looked into his eyes and said, both are same. And then he said, this form is the same as this form. And he pointed to the heart of the boy. And then he said, this form has a beginning and an end, but that form has no beginning, no end. And then he added, this form has come so that that form can blossom in your heart. So the final takeaway that you should have is Sai. See inside always. See inside. See, S-A-I. See always inside. And then you will see Baba. Bliss, awareness, being, Atma. So with these few words, I take your leave. Thank you.
Om Shri Sai Ram. Thank you, Suma ma'am, for inspiring us with Bhagwan's message on leadership. Your words will be firmly etched in our heart. It is my privilege and honor to welcome amidst us today the pride of the nation, Lieutenant General Madhuri Kanitkar. With 39 years in uniform and 3 stars on her shoulders, Lieutenant General Madhuri Kanitkar stands as a towering example of dedication and excellence. Honored with the Param Vishisht Seva Medal, after receiving the Vishisht and the Ati Vishisht Seva medals, her journey in the Army Medical Corps reflects her unwavering commitment to the nation. A pediatric nephrologist by profession, she also served as dean at her Armed Forces Medical College, Pune. After her tenure with the Armed Forces, she was appointed as the Vice Chancellor of the Maharashtra University of Health Sciences. A student of Sri Satya Sai Bal Vikas, she is an exemplary role model to the youth. She currently serves as the chosen member of the Prime Minister's Science, Technology and Innovation Advisory Council. On this note, I now request Lieutenant General Kanitkar to please come forward and share her thoughts on Sri Satya Sai, the Almighty. Jai Sai Ram.
Sai Ram, my humble salutations at the lotus feet of the Almighty. Today, as I stand before you, I feel truly humbled and honored that my fellow brothers, sisters, students, devotees are all here, and I get to stand before you in all humility. And I thought to myself, what do I say? What do I say? Do I take coal to Newcastle? Everyone here is so aware of the Almighty. But then, every time I've come to Parthi, it has been a miracle. Baba gives the direction and I come. The first time, my mother was a devout devotee, and the first time we came itself was a huge miracle. My mother's cousin was getting married at Whitefield. That was not at Parthi, but was at Whitefield. There was a railway strike on, and there was no way we could have reached here. But Baba had it all planned. And that particular day, a whole train ran, test run, with just one lady and her 2 daughters. My sister is here. And we reached here, and the first thing Baba said, "You have come, Amma. I know it was very difficult." So that was something which was the first time. And I have shared my experience, how I was blessed. I will end with there have been a huge journey, a journey of 39 years with the armed forces, where the Supreme Commander Baba uplifted this foot soldier. We're all foot soldiers. And the last miracle was, I was Parthi last time. And you won't believe it. It was June 2025, the Global Conference on Health. And I had come here, I was here to thank him. But you know, we are all human. When we go to Baba, we always have a wish. So I was in this very temple behind, and I said, "What do I wish? You've given me everything." So my daughter, who's called Vibhuti, because when she was to be born, and I told my mother, I'm in the good family way, she said, "Baba's Vibhuti ko aane do." So I decided if I have a daughter, I call her Vibhuti. So that's how she is. So when I went into the mandir here, I said, "Baba, Vibhuti is yours. She's having a difficult time. She's wanting to start a family, and for some reason there are problems. Please help her." That's all I said. And can you believe it? As always, we leave our phone outside. I had left the phone in the room. When it was all, the darshan was over, the function was over, I went there and there was a missed call. And I wondered what happened. I rang her up and she gave me the good news. I mean, I couldn't have asked for more. So this time, when I was told that you have to be here, I said, it's Baba's rule. Baba has asked me to be here. I don't think. But then what do I talk about? What do I talk about? The Almighty. And then I again thought to myself, Baba has taught me from Balvika's days, why fear when I am here? He's also said, be like the flute. Be strong, be straight, just let the wind flow through and create music. And I thought to myself, Baba has asked me to come here and share his words, because there is no other time than now where the custodians of the nation, you youth, are transforming yourself to leadership roles. And I think this is the time where we are looking towards a Viksit Bharat. And even our Honorable Prime Minister said, it is the youth, the Yuva, that Andolan is required. So it is you who are the custodians of our nature, of our nation, and therefore the Field Marshal, or probably above that, the Supreme Commander Baba, wants me to share some ideas on what the youth should be doing on this. So we're going to have a long association thereafter, but I think along the entire way where I was serving, there was just one thing I kept remembering. Work is worship, duty is devotion. And I think we hear it so very often. And that, yes, for those, the younger, you don't need interviews, because what Professor Suma just told us, that the Baba that he is leaving behind is what continues, is what is inside. The inner views are probably more important than the interviews, and your inner views you are developing, and you are the chosen ones. There are so many youth in the country. Do you know that 60% of our population is below 35 years of age? And I know that all the members who have joined here for this leadership course are below 35. So that's a huge number. And yet, you are the chosen ones. So why has Baba chosen you? Because he feels that you can bring about a change. So it is not for you to just look inwards, but to bring about the change. And in that, I thought I will share my personal experiences. Because what does Baba say? Serve all, love all. But that service has to come from within. And he gives you, each one of you, a role. He gave me 3 roles. That of a doctor, that of a soldier, and that of a teacher. And all three roles, I felt there was something that I could give, and something that I did give, and something that I have to share. So what is the soldier's role? Each one of you is a foot soldier. Baba's army's soldier who have to go and change the world. So what is it that you have? He has said, discipline is the foundation of strength. And there is no organization in the world outside of the armed forces which is better than the armed forces, and that is the Sri Satya Sai organization. Can you imagine anywhere else where the soldiers' values, time management, discipline, smart turnout, nation first and always, organization next, people you serve thereafter, and me last? These are ethos of the armed forces, but Baba puts it into everyone. So you don't need a uniform. You can do it, and that is the only way we can take it further. Further, he says, the future of the nation is on the character of the youth. Today, while we are moving towards Viksit Bharat, we are having a huge Yuva enlightenment programs which are going on. Even the Prime Minister wants to listen to the youth. Why is it? It is because you are the force, the energy who will transform. Our generation has done what they could, but we need custodians to hand it over. And when I see faces in front of me like this, Baba is there with you and you are empowered. So I think that is something which is so important. And he further says, cannot have a clean nation without clean hearts. And can you imagine, we are trying to go on for a Swachha Bharat. What Swachha Bharat if we can't be Swachha inside? I think we have to start with cleaning ourselves. We are the lucky ones, we are the chosen ones who have learned the technique of doing it. It is not enough to keep it to ourselves. We have to share it with all others so that we can bring this change in the nation and take this nation towards the next steps. Had we done it earlier, we didn't have waited till 2047. Baba has been teaching us these things for years, but it's taking time. We have to be the force that multiplies it and take it to the nation. The second role I said was the teacher. So what does Baba have to share in that? Education must be for life, not merely livelihood. So learn not only to earn. So therefore, then what do you learn for? I think it is the process. Karmanye vadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachanam. It is the journey, it is the process. And I often feel it is Baba's grace that I've been rewarded more than I deserve. I was just introduced, but I just did my job, I just did my work. I was just a vehicle. I was just that flute which was letting the music flow. And I feel at the end of the day, he's rewarded me much more than I deserve. And he says that end of education is character building. And as an educationist, we say be a lifelong learner. Can character building ever finish? It cannot. So therefore, we have to keep learning. And the more you learn, the more you realize how little you know, and there's so much of self-realization that is left. And you all are starting your journey on a very high platform. You all are blessed. So I think there's a huge amount that you can do. And the third role I said was a doctor. So what does Baba the Almighty say? He says use science with conscience and knowledge with character, as medicine is not business. And that comes in every walk of life. I think unless there is spirituality which is combined in your service, you cannot have care with compassion. Today, the profession is totally getting a business-like model. How do we change that? And every profession, how do we bring a seva bhav? I think we need to have a few dictums in life. And one of them, as a soldier, doctor, teacher, I think is the value of the 3 T's. We started with it: discipline, time management. So the first T is time. The second is tongue. because he always says, speaks hurt never, help ever. It is how you speak. It is not what you speak. People will not remember what you spoke, but they will remember how they felt. So the sweet tongue is the second part, Vani. And the last is trust. You cannot lose one of these 3 T's. Time, if lost, will never come back. So this is your best time. Art of speaking well will never be lost. And the third is never lose the trust of people. And I think the biggest person here, the Almighty, is Baba. He trusts us to take that legacy forward. So let's do it with that. I'm sure the young leaders are going to realize, and we are going to have another long session where we are going to learn this art of reflection, of introspection, of learning how to take us to the next steps, because challenges will always be there. What is life without challenges? But Baba says, when he is there, why fear when I am here? And I think, and I'll end on the last reason. I still remember it was the last day of February 2021, and I was slated. There was a lot of hurdles coming up. I was a lady, there were some problems. So my Lieutenant General rank was due for almost a year, and it was not coming through. And I was sort of, wondering why. Am I being denied? I felt I deserved it. But at that time, there was a larger picture in mind, and Baba knew he had to. So finally, when I did get my rank, I still remember the day. It was the last day of February that year. And even my own Director General said, now there is no post left. There is only the Chief of Defence Staff, and there's a post of a Lieutenant General. There's no really work there. So we are very sorry that you deserve more. But and I said, sir, doesn't matter. The chair is not important. I'm sure there'll be work for me to do. Little did I know that COVID was lurking around the corner, and the next 3 weeks, and there was a lockdown. And the entire COVID operations for the armed forces rested on the shoulders of DSIDS Medical, which was the chair that I had been given. So I don't know. I really don't know, as a single, a lady whose first time in such a position, it was Baba's decision. He had given me that chair, and I said, Baba will give me. And in the next 3 weeks, the way we set up jumbo hospitals and moved all the 3 services, and we know how we came out as a strong nation because everyone participated. And I think that is why in everything that we do, the Almighty has a master plan. And that is why I salute the field marshal of this world, who has a master plan and a plan for every soldier. So when he selected you all for this course, you all have come with that. And only time. Today you may not have all the questions. There will be lots of challenges. More the challenges, better the journey. You will achieve success, and Baba will show you the way. I end here with Sarve Santu Niramaya. May all of us be healthy and strong to lead the path shown to us by Baba. Jai Sai Ram.
शम्भो नन्दन
देव शिव शम्भो नन्दन
देव शिव शम्भो नन्दन
तङ्गवदना
आनन्द सदना
माय विनाशक मूषिकवाहन
विनाशक मूषिकवाहन
माय विनाशक मूषिकवाहन
माय विनाशक मूषिकवाहन
माता महेश्वरी भवानी नन्दना
माता महेश्वरी भवानी नन्दन
माता महेश्वरी भवानी नन्दना
माता महेश्वरी भवानी नन्दन
गणपते मङ्गलचरणा
महागणपति मङ्गलचरणा
गणपते मङ्गलचरणा
महागणपति मङ्गलचरणा
गणपते मङ्गलचरणा
गणपति मङ्गलचरणा
महागणपते मङ्गलचरणा
महागणपति मङ्गलचरणा
तङ्गवदना नन्दसदना
नन्दवदनानन्दसदना
देव शिव शम्भो नन्दना
देव शिव शम्भो नन्दन
तङ्गवदना नन्दसदना
नन्दवदनानन्दसदना
माय विनाशक मूषिकवाहन
विनाशक मूषिकवाहन
माता महेश्वरी भवानी नन्दना
माता महेश्वरी भवानी नन्दन
गणपते मङ्गलचरणा
महागणपति मङ्गलचरणा
गणपते मङ्गलचरणा
महागणपति मङ्गलचरणा
गणपते मङ्गलचरणा
महागणपति मङ्गलचरणा
तङ्गवदना आनन्दसदना
परज सुनो मेरे परम कृपालो 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 पतीश्वर साई देवा पतीश्वर साई देवा पतीश्वर साई देवा अन्तर्यामी सत्य सनातन अन्तर्यामी सत्य सनातन अन्तर्यामी सकल चराचर तुम हो स्वामी 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 जन्म मरण से पार करो 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 बंधन से उद्धार करो भव बंधन से उद्धार करो बाबा भव बंधन से उद्धार करो बाबा भव बंधन से उद्धार करो अर्ज सुनो मेरे परम कृपालु अर्ज सुनो मेरे परम कृपालु पतीश्वर साई देवा पतीश्वर साई देवा अर्ज सुनो मेरे परम कृपालु अर्ज सुनो मेरे परम कृपालु सत्य सनातन अन्तर्यामी सत्य सनातन अन्तर्यामी सकल चराचर तुम हो स्वामी सकल चराचर तुम हो स्वामी जन्म मरण से पार करो जन्म मरण से पार करो भव बंधन से उद्धार करो भव बंधन से उद्धार करो बाबा भव बंधन से उद्धार करो बाबा भव बंधन से उद्धार करो अर्ज सुनो मेरे परम कृपालु दया करो शिव गंगाधारी दया करो शिव गंगाधारी दया करो शिव गंगाधारी दया करो शिव गंगाधारी कृपा करो शिव हे त्रिपुरारी 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 दया करो शिव गंगाधारी दया करो शिव गंगाधारी नाम मधुर शुभ मंगलकारी नाम मधुर शुभ मंगलकारी नाम मधुर शुभ मंगलकारी नाम मधुर कृपा करो रक्षा करो भोला भंडारी
दया करो कृपा करो रक्षा करो भोला भंडारी
दया करो शिव गंगाधारी
दया करो शिव गंगाधारी
कृपा करो शिव हे त्रिपुरारी
कृपा करो शिव हे त्रिपुरारी
दया करो शिव गंगाधारी
दया करो शिव गंगाधारी
नाम मधुर शुभ मंगलकारी
मधुर शुभ मंगलकारी
अलख निरंजन त्रिशूलधारी
अलख निरंजन त्रिशूलधारी
दया करो कृपा करो रक्षा करो भोला भंडारी
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 दया करो शिव गंगाधारी
राम हरे हरि नाम बोलो 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 हरि नाम बोलो साई नाम बोलो हरि नाम बोलो साई नाम
बोलो,
नानक साई बोलो, गोविंद साई बोलो,
नानक साई बोलो, गोविंद साई बोलो,
यीशु साई बोलो, बुद्धा साई बोलो,
यीशु साई बोलो, बुद्ध साई बोलो,
अल्लाह साई बोलो, मौला 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 साई बोलो।
राम हरे हरि नाम बोलो।
प्यारे नंदलाल दर्शन दीजो, प्यारे नंदलाल दर्शन दीजो,
दर्शन दीजो,
यशोदा की बाल दर्शन दीजो,
यशोदा के बाल दर्शन दीजो,
यशोदा की बाल दर्शन दीजो,
यशोदा के बाल दर्शन दीजो,
प्यारे नंदलाल दर्शन दीजो,
नंदलाल दर्शन दीजो,
नटवरलाल दर्शन दीजो, नटवरलाल दर्शन दीजो, गिरिधरवाल दर्शन दीजो, गिरिधरवाल दर्शन दीजो, प्यारे नंदलाल दर्शन दीजो, यशोदा की बाल दर्शन दीजो, प्यारे नंदलाल दर्शन दीजो, नटवरलाल दर्शन दीजो, गिरिधरवाल दर्शन दीजो, गिरिधरवाल दर्शन दीजो, प्यारे नंदलाल दर्शन दीजो।
राम चरण सुखदाई भजो रे,
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 चरण सुखदाई भजो रे,
राम नाम के दो अक्षर में, चरणों में आकर
साईनाथ के चरणों में आकर
साईनाथ के चरणों में आकर
साईनाथ के चरणों में आकर
जीवन सफल बनाओ रे
जीवन सफल बनाओ रे
जीवन सफल बनाओ रे
जीवन सफल बनाओ रे
राम चरण सुखदाई भजो 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 रे राम नाम के दो अक्षर में
राम के दो अक्षर में
सब सुख शांति समाई रे
सब सुख शांति समाई रे
साईनाथ के चरणों में आकर
साईनाथ के चरणों में आकर
जीवन सफल बनाओ रे
जीवन सफल बनाओ रे
जीवन सफल बनाओ रे
जीवन सफल बनाओ रे
राम चरण सुखदाई भजो रे
काली काली महाकाली कपालिनी
काली महाकाली कालिनी
काली काली महाकाली कपालिनी
काली महाकाली कपालिनी
दुर्गा दुर्गा देवी दुर्गा भवानी
दुर्गा देवी दुर्गा भवानी
दुर्गा दुर्गा देवी दुर्गा भवानी
दुर्गा देवी दुर्गा भवानी
काली काली महाकाली कपालिनी
काली काली महाकाली कपालिनी
मंगल गौरी माता महेश्वरी
मंगल गौरी माता महेश्वरी
मंगल गौरी माता महेश्वरी
मंगल गौरी माता महेश्वरी
राज राजेश्वरी लक्ष्मी नारायणी
राज राजेश्वरी लक्ष्मी नारायणी
राज राजेश्वरी लक्ष्मी नारायणी
राज राजेश्वरी लक्ष्मी नारायणी
काली काली महाकाली कपालिनी
काली महाकाली कपालिनी
दुर्गा दुर्गा देवी दुर्गा भवानी
दुर्गा भवानी
काली काली महाकाली कपालिनी काली महाकाली कपालिनी मंगल गौरी माता महेश्वरी मंगल गौरी माता महेश्वरी राज राजेश्वरी लक्ष्मी नारायणी राज राजेश्वरी लक्ष्मी नारायणी राज राजेश्वरी लक्ष्मी नारायणी राज राजेश्वरी लक्ष्मी नारायणी काली काली महाकाली कपालिनी हरि नाम गाते चलो, साई नाम गाते चलो, 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 माधव गोविंद गोविंद माधव 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 नाम गाते चलो, हरि नाम गाते चलो, साई नाम गाते चलो, हरि नाम गाते चलो, साई नाम गाते चलो, गोविंद विठला गोपाल विठला, गोविंद विठला गोपाल विठला, गोविंद विठला गोपाल विठला, गोविंद विठला गोपाल विठला, जयपति विठला जय साई 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 विठला, माधव गोविंद गोविंद माधव नाम गाते चलो, 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 हरि नाम गाते चलो, साई नाम गाते चलो, हरि नाम गाते चलो, साई नाम गाते चलो, माधव गोविंद गोविंद माधव नाम गाते चलो, माधव गोविंद गोविंद माधव नाम गाते चलो, गोविंद विठला गोपाल विठला, गोविंद विठला गोपाल विठला, जयपति विठला जय साई 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 विठला, माधव गोविंद गोविंद माधव नाम गाते चलो, 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 हरि नाम गाते चलो, साई नाम गाते चलो, राम 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 नाम तारकम् 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 राम कृष्ण वासुदेव भक्ति मुक्तिदायकम् 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 राम 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 नाम तारकम् राम 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 नाम तारकम् जानकी मनोहरम् सकल लोकनायकम् जानकी मनोहरम् सकल लोकनायकम् जानकी मनोहरम् सकल लोकनायकम् जानकी मनोहरम् सकल लोकनायकम् शङ्करादिसेव्यमान दिव्य नाम कीर्तनम् शङ्करादिसेव्यमान दिव्य नाम कीर्तनम् शङ्करादिसेव्यमान दिव्य नाम कीर्तनम् शङ्करादिसेव्यमान दिव्य नाम कीर्तनम् राम 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 नाम तारकम् राम 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 नाम तारकम् राम कृष्ण वासुदेव भक्ति मुक्तिदायकम् राम कृष्ण वासुदेव भक्ति मुक्तिदायकम् राम 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 नाम तारकम् राम 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 नाम तारकम् जानकी मनोहरम् सकल लोकनायकम् जानकी मनोहरम् सकल लोकनायकम् शङ्करादिसेव्यमान दिव्य नाम कीर्तनम् शङ्करादिसेव्यमान दिव्य नाम कीर्तनम् शङ्करादिसेव्यमान दिव्य नाम कीर्तनम् शङ्करादिसेव्यमान दिव्य नाम कीर्तनम् राम 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 नाम तारकम् श्रीनिवासा वेङ्कटेशा श्रीनिवासा वेङ्कटेशा श्रीनिवासा वेङ्कटेशा श्रीनिवासा वेङ्कटेशा श्रितजन परिपाला साईशा श्रितजन परिपाला साईशा श्रितजन परिपाला साईशा श्रितजन परिपाला साईशा श्रीनिवासा वेङ्कटेशा श्रीनिवासा वेङ्कटेशा तिरुमलगिरिवासा गोविन्दा तिरुमलगिरिवासा गोविन्दा तिरुमलगिरिवासा पद्मनाभ नारायण पद्मनाभ नारायण प्रतिवास नारायण प्रतिवास नारायण नारायण नमो नारायण नारायण नमो नारायण नमो नारायण नारायण साई नारायण नारायण साई नारायण नारायण साई नारायण नारायण साई नारायण पद्मनाभ नारायण पद्मनाभ नारायण प्रतिवास नारायण प्रतिवास नारायण नारायण नमो नारायण नारायण नमो नारायण नारायण नमो नारायण नारायण नमो नारायण नारायण साई नारायण नारायण साई नारायण नारायण साई नारायण नारायण साई नारायण पद्मनाभ नारायण हर शिव शंकर शशांक शेखर हर बम 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 बोलो हर शिव शंकर शशांक शेखर हर बम 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 बोलो हर शिव शंकर शशांक शेखर हर बम 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 बोलो हर शिव शंकर शशांक शेखर हर बम बम बोलो भवा भयंकर गिरिजा शंकर धिमि 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 तकन तन खेलो भवा भयंकर गिरिजा शंकर धिमि 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 तकन तन खेलो भवा भयंकर गिरिजा शंकर धिमि 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 तकन तन खेलो भवा भयंकर कनतन खेलो
भयंकर गिरिजा शंकर धिमि 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 कनतन खेलो
हर शिव शंकर शशांक शेखर हर बम 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 बोलो
शिव शंकर शशांक शेखर हर बम 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 बोलो
भवा भयंकर गिरिजा शंकर धिमि 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 कनतन खेलो
भयंकर गिरिजा शंकर धिमि 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 कनतन खेलो
भवा भयंकर गिरिजा शंकर धिमि 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 कनतन खेलो
भयंकर गिरिजा शंकर धिमि 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 कनतन खेलो
हर शिव शंकर शशांक शेखर हर बम 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 बोलो
ओम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम 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 सीताराम 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 राधे श्याम 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 ओम श्री राम जय जय राम 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 सीताराम 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 राधे श्याम 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 ओम श्री राम जय जय राम
ओम जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी सत्य साई हरे भक्त जना संरक्षक भक्त जना संरक्षक पति महेश्वरा ओम जय जगदीश हरे शशिवदना श्रीकरा सर्वा प्राणपते स्वामी सर्वा प्राणपते आश्रित कल्पलतिका आश्रित कल्पलतिका आवद्बान्धवा ॐ जय जगदीश हरे मातपिता गुरुदैवमो मणियन्तयु नीवे स्वामी मणियन्तयु नीवे అందుకో మంగళహారతి అందుకో మందరగిరిధారి ఓం జయ జగదీశ హరే నారాయణ నారాయణ ఓం సత్యనారాయణ నారాయణ నారాయణ ఓం నారాయణ నారాయణ ఓం సత్యనారాయణ నారాయణ ఓం సత్యనారాయణ నారాయణ ఓం జయ సద్గురుదేవా నారాయణ నారాయణ ఓం సత్యనారాయణ నారాయణ నారాయణ ఓం నారాయణ నారాయణ ఓం సత్యనారాయణ నారాయణ ఓం సత్యనారాయణ నారాయణ ఓం జయ సద్గురుదేవా నారాయణ నారాయణ ఓం సత్యనారాయణ నారాయణ నారాయణ ఓం నారాయణ నారాయణ ఓం సత్యనారాయణ నారాయణ ఓం సత్యనారాయణ నారాయణ ఓం జయ సద్గురుదేవా शांति 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 समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु शांति 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 जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय।
ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वप्रचोदयात्। 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 ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्य सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वप्रचोदयात्। ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे 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 सत्यदेवाय धीमहि